to meet people in the community and throughout different avenues of life, through ministry and being able to meet the need of individuals across the state and across the world in some regard. Working with the Baptist men has given us an opportunity to do that, to be able to touch lives and in a very unique way. You know, when a storm comes through and a storm will come and it seems like it washes everything away to some degree. Hopes and dreams and memories. Flood waters do so much damage in a home, and the Baptist men called in disaster relief, and somehow as we tear down to build up, we give the example of how Christ also builds our lives up through His gospel and uses people to do it. This past week, actually, we were able to work in Washington. We didn't work in New Bern. We didn't work in Pollocksville. The Lord saw fit to put us in Washington. We met Miss Donna over there on River Road. We were able to minister to her, to be able to tear out her home so that it could be built up again. If you worked with the Baptist men in any way, if you wore a yellow shirt or prepared lunch or prepared a meal or breakfast, if you worked with Baptist men and women in any way, could you stand up? Amen. Thank you, guys. Let's give them a hand. But this particular home, Miss Donna over at River Road, she had some furniture and some things boxed up, and so we needed to get it out of the home in order for us to be able to tear up, the floor and to be able to remove the drywall. And so as we were loading up the U-Haul, I noticed that amongst the boxes were 2 guitar cases. And it caught my eye automatically. I'm like, I saw the side emblem on the guitar, on the side of the case. I'm like, So I asked Don, I said, you mind if I look at those and see if they have any damage to them? I really wanted to see what they were, and so she said yes, she didn't mind at all. And so I took the 2 guitars and I set them to the side because I didn't want to look like, I didn't want to look like I was trying not to work while they were moving the boxes. So I set them to the side, and every time I walked out with a box, my eye hit it, and I'm like, do I want to? I want to look at it. And so we got an adequate amount of boxes off the truck, and I opened it up, and the first one was a Fender Stratocaster, and it was kind of a plum color, and I was like, that's nice. The next case, I opened it up. Well, I looked at it. It looked like an acoustic case. So it was probably an acoustic. And I opened it up, and first thing I saw was Gretsch on it, right here on the pickup guard. And I saw Bigsby Bridge. Well, Bigsby Bridge goes on a Gretsch. I'm like, and automatically I just froze. I'm like, oh Lord. And really didn't know what to say at that point. And Miss Donna asked, "Do you like that? Do you like it?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Well, you can have it." And so she gave it to the church, and what we'll do is we clean it up and tune it up and play it here for all of us to enjoy in time of worship. So I'm going to do that this morning. I'm going to play a song. This one is called a compassion song. I want you to pay close attention to verse number 4. We'll actually do it 2 times. Verse number 4 is kind of why Baptist men do what they do. Okay, so I want to share this song with you. It's called Compassion Hymn. Okay. There is an everlasting kindness you've lavished on us. When the radiance of heaven came to rescue the lost, you called the sheep without a shepherd to leave your distress for the streams of forgiveness and the shade of your rest. At with compassion for the hurting, you've reached out your hand. As the lame ran to meet you and the dead breathed again, you saw behind the eyes of sorrow and shared in our tears. Of the beauty of weary, let the children draw near. What boundless love, what fathomless grace you have shown us, O God of compassion. Each day we live an offering of praise as you show to the world your compassion. We stood beneath the cross of Calvary and gazed on your face, at the thorns of oppression, at the wounds of disgrace. For surely you have borne our suffering, you've carried our grief, as you parted the scoffer and showed grace to the thief. What boundless love, what fathomless grace you have showed us, O God of compassion. Each day we live an offering of praise as we show to the world your compassion. How beautiful the feet that carry this gospel of peace to the fields of injustice and the valley of need, to be a voice of hope and healing, to answer the cries of the hungry and helpless, the mercies of Christ. Let's do that again. How beautiful the feet that carry this love, peace, to the fields of injustice, to the valley of need, to be a voice of hope and healing, to answer the cry of the hungry and helpless with the mercies of Christ. What boundless love, what fathomless grace you have shown us, O God of compassion. Each day we live an offering of praise as you show to the world your compassion. What boundless love, what fathomless grace you have shown us, O God of compassion. Each day we live an offering of praise as you show to the world your compassion.